Hi!
Hi!
And welcome back to Legendary Travels, and this is the final part of our great European road trip.
If you've seen our earlier videos, you'll know that we went to the Black Forest in Germany, Lake Como in Italy and Piran in Slovenia.
And on the last leg, we visited Salzburg and the surrounding mountains, and we also caught up with some friends and family on the long drive back through Germany.
Stop. It was the first time we'd undertaken such a venture, and although we had a few snags along the way and perhaps we'd have done certain things differently, we had a really good time and we're so glad that we took the opportunity that we had.
We are. We'll be back later in the year, hopefully, with more Legendary Travels. We hope you enjoy the video, and if you do, please consider subscribing. And we'll see you soon.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Guten Tag, Österreich, Austria.
The journey through Austria across the Alps was absolutely spectacular, with multiple tunnels through the mountains. It really did make for a great afternoon of driving. Salzburg is in the northern half of Austria, just a few miles from the German border, and our plan was to base ourselves there for 3 nights.
So we've had a change of plan. We checked out early this morning from our place in Salzburg after only 1 night. There was something about the energy of the place that neither Tinch nor I liked, and we've decided to move down, and we're staying here now in a hotel on Fuschlsee, Fuschl on the lake, in the Alps, about 40 minutes from Salzburg, hoping to do a couple of days walking while we're down here and combining it with going into Salzburg one evening to have a good look round there as well. So hopefully this will all work out well.
So we weren't staying in the posh hotel on the left, but the smaller one you can see on the right hand side. It was a splurge for us, but looking back now, well worth the extra. It was probably the servants' quarters at some stage. The location was fantastic, as you can see from the view across the valley and the lake, which we could enjoy from our balcony. We certainly hadn't planned any of this, but sometimes things work out better that way. We had the use of a pool for the first time, and I was so excited because it was a natural one, complete with plants, moss-covered rocks, insects, and even tadpoles.
So the next morning we decided to do the circuit of the lake, which was a marked trail and was 12 kilometres in length. It's a wonderfully scenic lake, which at times is as sapphire blue as Lake Bled, where we'd come from the day before, but it has far fewer visitors, and often we had the trail completely to ourselves. On the second day, we headed out on another walk, this time into the hills, just west of the town.
So this morning we've walked up from the village we're staying in Fuschlsee, and this is called, what's it called?
Fuschlsee. I
Salzburg.
think I'm not sure.
Which is about a 2-mile walk, but uphill all the way, and we're at about 1,000 metres up. I'm going to go for a swim, and I expected this to be absolutely freezing because I'm sure it's fed by rivers from the mountain, but so far on the ankles at least it doesn't feel too bad, so here goes.
In he goes. He's made it.
We forgot a towel, so Tina's just thrown me her bikini bottoms. I mean, I'm used to having girls throwing their knickers at me, obviously. But, lovely.
Are you dry?
I'm dry, it works.
Salzburg is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and most famously the birthplace of Mozart. The old town is picture perfect beautiful, and we got to see it in the early evening sunshine. A 40-minute bus ride into the city from Fuschlsee, which left us free to explore the city. We found a great veggie restaurant here, the Heart of Joy, which comes highly recommended. As in other places we visited on this trip, the roads were narrow and the squares majestic. This place is a walk-around gallery and draws visitors with concerts, festivals and exhibitions all year round. We also learned that the Sound of Music movie was filmed here, which explained the Sound of Music tour buses, which seem to be everywhere and made us giggle. This place must also be totally magical at Christmas time.
So we're driving across Belgium now on our way home, feeling a little bit sad. It's the final day of the whole lovely trip, but we've had a great few days in Germany.
We certainly have.
Yeah, we were down. We haven't done much filming, but we were down in Frankfurt with our old friends Paul and Marion, and the last couple of days we've been up in northern Germany. We saw our lovely friend Stella, and your lovely aunt and uncle.
Thank you again.
Who looked after us really well. So thank you to all of you, and we'll be back in England soon.
You made the last few days worthwhile. Thank you everybody. It's really special for us that we were able to spend time with you.